All right, so y'all see these eyebrows, right? Let me show you how I'm about to transform real quick. And here's my disclaimer. I am not a makeup artist. I'm just a licensed esthetician that has no desire to really do all of these different steps to make these perfect brows. So here's my own personal natural look that I prefer, and I get compliments so often that people always ask me, what is it that I use and how do I do my eyebrows? So this is really why I'm doing this tutorial. And it's crazy, right? Because when I tell people, oh, I just use one eyebrow pencil, I don't use any concealer, I don't use any other type of makeup or anything like that. I use this one pencil that you see in my hand, and it's all about technique. Honestly, you can have all the makeup in the world, but if you don't have the technique, your eyebrow's still gonna look like trash. So let's get into it. Oh, and I'm using the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim and Black Brown. So when I'm doing my eyebrows, the most important thing is that I outline the brow first. So then once I outline the brow, I go in and I lightly shade. The key is to make sure that you are lightly shading, light pressure. You want to be so gentle that it almost feels like there's nothing touching your skin, if that makes sense. You just start out really light, very light strokes. It's like the flick of the wrist, honestly. Like you have to do such light, quick strokes. And then as you continue to go back over it, you're just going to get a little bit darker to whatever you prefer. So this is pretty much the shade that I prefer. And I just kind of go in and make sure everything is even toned and, you know, nice and neat. And don't worry about that front part. As you can see, I'm just going to go ahead and clean all that up like I did the other brow. But I go out that far, like a little past the bridge part of your nose, so that when you are lightly brushing it, as you see me here, it's gonna make your brow look very natural. So just imagine if I would have started the brow a little bit further back, then my brow would look like it's too short, if that makes sense, if you're following me. So you want to go a little bit past that little crease in your nose where they teach you like, oh, this is where you put the pencil, and then you know, start your brows there. But I go a little bit past it because when I'm going in and I'm lightly brushing, it's gonna fade. So you want to get that nice fade. I used to be that girl that would have my brow looking real thick and chunky right on the front end like a block, and I thought I was killing it, and I was not. This was back in like 2013. If you know what I'm talking about, drop a comment. But yes, let me know what you think in the comments. This is all I use. No concealer, no additional makeup. These are my brows and I love them, and it takes me about 10 minutes.